Welcome back. Not all fun and games tonight in Major League Baseball as the St. Louis Cardinals are under investigation by the Justice Department and the FBI for allegedly hacking into the Houston Astros computer system. According to reports, someone from the Cardinals organization broke into the Astros computer networks, compromising statistics, getting a hold of scouting reports, and getting their hands on possible trade data. Joining us now from Newsmax Washington, Director of Political Communications at First Rule, Tim Jones, who is also the former Speaker of the Missouri State House of Representatives. Tim, thanks for being back with us on Newsmax Prime.
Congressman, it's good to be back on. Good to see you. Good evening.
Now, you know, for a guy who was the Speaker of the House in the Show Me State, do you root for both the Cardinals and the Royals?
You know, JD, in Cardinal Nation, this has been a huge shocker today. And unfortunately, those of us on the eastern side of the state, we consider the Royals the minor league team. So I'm a Redbird fan through and through.
Yeah, I can tell you are not serving in the state capitol any longer. To the serious
Not
nature.
any longer. I get to go back to my allegiances completely.
Amen. That's right. And so you're a Cardinal fan through and through. But hearing this news, what's your reaction?
JD, this is serious news. It is no laughing matter. You know, this is issues like this are controlled under the Federal Consumer Computer Fraud Act. And if someone, you know, right now all we have are allegations. So I always say we have to make sure we get all the facts and all the truth out before everyone starts beating up on unknown adversaries here. But if this is true, then these are very serious allegations. Usually, you know, JD, we think about these things under the auspices in the modern day of Edward Snowden and Russia and China and massive corporate espionage. Here, though, it really is no minor matter, though, because Major League Baseball, JD, as you know, is big business. Millions and billions of dollars are at stake, and we'll have to see how this plays out, but truly serious allegations indeed that someone in the Cardinals organization potentially, allegedly hacked into the Astros computer network. JD, it's a lesson. Change your passwords. Apparently someone didn't change their password, and that's how the hack occurred.
And the other thing here, from a legal standpoint, Tim, if I'm not mistaken, baseball still enjoys the antitrust exemption, meaning legally it is not, quote, big business. Should the commissioner step in first? Was it wise for the feds to jump into this as quickly as they have?
You know, JD, it's a great point. Every time we have an issue involving professional sports, it seems that the politicians and someone in the government always wants to intervene. You know, they seem to love the headlines, they love the notoriety and the attention. This is a sport that has a chain of command, a very rigid one, but a very serious one, and one that usually takes matters in its own hands. So in the law, JD, we say, let's exhaust your administrative remedies first. So I do think the commissioner and the hierarchy in Major League Baseball, not only should they have a responsibility to step in here and police their own. Then let's see if we need government intervention. We might, but like I said, let's have Major League Baseball do its job first.
Fair enough. 45 seconds remain. Let's go to that other great American pastime, politics. Donald Trump announcing for president today. Tim, what's your take on Trump?
You know, JD, he's the man with the best hair in the race so far, and he apparently is the man with the plan. He had a pretty incredible rollout. I don't know if you saw it earlier today. He was going up and down escalators in Trump Tower with his beautiful wife. And what I like is the fact that Donald Trump is not going to mince words, JD. He's going to bring some issues forefront, mainly about jobs and economic creation. Let's not look down upon his record or his incredible personal wealth. He's done some big things and been largely successful in his career.
Tim Jones, we appreciate your assessment, both of the latest Republican presidential candidate, Donald Trump, and your beloved St. Louis Cardinals, who need to clean up their reputation in some way, shape, manner, or form. Sir, thank you again for your time. A reminder, Donald Trump's announcement in its entirety again tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. Stay with us. If you could help reduce the urge to go to the bathroom due to your aging prostate, would you? Of course you would, and now you can with the help of Prostate Revive, the premium dietary supplement for men to deal with concerns of an aging prostate. It was specially formulated by noted medical doctor David Brownstein. Prostate Revive is really about healthy aging. It contains a plant sterol called beta-cytosterol. Combined with 15 other important ingredients, Prostate Revive's exclusive formula helps promote normal prostate function. And that means you can reduce the urge to go and finally get a good night's sleep. Here's how you can try Prostate Revive risk-free. Simply call 877-777-2381 or visit our website, prostaterevive.com right now, and we'll send every new customer a risk-free 30-day trial of Prostate Revive. All you have to do is cover the low cost of shipping and handling at $4.95. This is a $39.95 value, so don't delay. This trial offer requires enrollment in our Smart Ship program. To learn more about this Prostate Revive special offer, call 877-777-2381. That's 877-777-2381, or go to prostaterevive.com right now.